Alright, so it's been a few days. Started this Tuesday, put the yeast in Wednesday, so it's been cooking for 2 days. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this top off and we're going to check the specific gravity. Elderberry, it's a really messy wine to make. It's like it's like tar residue on your bucket, but actually it's wax. It's really hard to clean off. You have to actually take the vegetable oil and clean it off. But out of all the wines, this is the harder one to make, but it tastes so good. So it's well worth it. And let me show you a picture of the inside of this. Alright, there's the bag right there. We'll just push it down and there's all the juice. The wine that we're making. It looks very good. Can't wait to try that. This is my second batch going, so I'll get 60 bottles this year of elderberry wine. So anyway, let's check the specific gravity and see what it is, and we'll go from there. Alright, I got my hydrometer here, and let's check and see what we got here. Hope it's ready to go.
Americans United for Life says the Missouri bill was modeled after the proposal is also pursuing in other states. Our Tony Zell is rather competitive, still ahead on the edge. The challenge he faced against a coworker in the pool. And after low temperatures in the single numbers,
yep, it's reading about 1.010. So it means we'll go ahead and transfer it over to the carboy. Yeah, let me get this this mess cleaned up real quick and we'll start the next process. Here's I'm going to show you the spoon real quick. Here's a spoon that I just did the wine in. I just washed off the juice. You see the tar, the waxy, it sticks to the plastic really bad. So like I said, it cleans off with vegetable oil. Just put some on a paper towel and wipe it off, but it does, like, it doesn't stick to the glass, but it definitely sticks to the plastic. So I'm going to squeeze the bag here and get all the juices out of this and that. Sometimes I just take my my press and do this, but I don't feel like getting it out today, so we'll just do this by hand. We can get a bunch of it's pretty soft, so should be able to get a lot of this out of here. We'll press all this out. This elderberry actually turns this bag green too. It's messy. Now when I do strawberry wine, I'll just do it the same way, just like this. I won't get that press out. Yeah, press it, just do it by hand. It's pretty messy. Remember how much berry I had when I started? I almost had that wine press full to the top, and now it's just a little piece. I took a little bit out. Right. I got her. She'll get out of there. Okay, so I'm going to squeeze the bag here and get all the juices out of this and that. Sometimes I just take my my press and do this, but I don't feel like getting it out today, so we'll just do this behind here. We can get a bunch of it's pretty soft, so should be able to get a lot of this out of here. We'll press all this out. This elderberry actually turns this bag green too. It's messy. Now when I do strawberry wine, I'll just do it the same way, just like this. I won't get that press out. Yeah, the press out is too by hand. It's very messy. Remember how much berry I had when I started? I almost had that wine press full to the top, and now it's just a small piece. I took a little bit out. Alright. I got her. She'll get out of there. Okay, so I've got my siphoning set up all ready to go, and it's all sanitized. Also, I always sanitize my hands before I do this. Set this up here. And I wouldn't worry about it. If you get some of the sediment in there, that's not no big deal. Because after you let it sit for about 6 months, you'll definitely have all that out of there. Let's get this going. Alright. It should take a few minutes, and we'll check on it in a second. It's getting close. So anyway, as soon as that's done, we'll basically just top it off and stick it up on that shelf there and let it sit for 1 month. And then after 1 month, we'll transfer it over to another clean carboy. I tilted the bucket to the side a little bit to help get all the juices out of there. So anyway, once we get that as full as we can get it, it's about done. Oh, that's it. If you get a little bit of the sediment, I wouldn't worry about it too much. As soon as we get done here, I'll show you what I got left in this bucket. Alright, that's it on that. So the rest of that we will just top off with some water and clean up my mess. Here I got some bottled water. I'll go ahead and top this off with that. The alcohol is so strong in this batch of wine that I'm not really worried about letting watering it down too much. And then I put a lot of fruit in there to make up for the water that I put in there. There it is, it's all ready. I left it a little low for right now. Usually I top it off a little higher up in the neck, but it's still fermenting. So if you look at it, see it's still fermenting. So anyway, as soon as it stops fermenting, I'll probably top it off a little bit more, a little bit higher up in that neck, but right now it looks pretty good. So anyway, alright, I'll see you in a month. I just want to show you a picture of the bucket before I go. You can see the yellowish, greenish wax all over the bucket. It takes a little bit more time to clean it up, but it's well worth it in the long run. So Anyway, all right. Have a good one. I'll see you in 1 month.